They left you in the dark, thinking you would disappear. Not stumble, not struggle, not crawl your way out. No, they thought you would fade. Like a forgotten whisper, like a flame suffocated. Before it ever had the chance to burn, they turned. Their backs on you when the storm came. They closed the doors when you needed shelter. They watched you fall, and in their silence, they made a decision. That's it for them. That was the moment they buried you in their minds. But what they didn't understand, what they could never understand, is that darkness does not destroy the one who learns how to see inside it. And you didn't just survive the dark. You became something else inside. Something they never saw coming. They expected you to beg, to reach out, to crumble under the weight of abandonment. They thought your strength came from them, your confidence came from them. Your worth came from them, so when they walked away, they believed they were taking everything with them. But tell me something. If your power truly belonged to them, why are you still standing? Why did your heart keep beating even when theirs turned cold? Why did your soul refuse to surrender when everything around you fell apart? Because the truth is, they were never your source. They were just a chapter. And when they left, they thought they were closing your story. But all they did was force you to write a new one. At first, it wasn't strength. Let's not lie. At first, it was chaos. A storm inside your chest that refused to calm. A silence so loud it echoed through your thoughts. A loneliness that wrapped around you like chains. You questioned everything. Was I not enough? Did I deserve this? Why me? And those questions, they haunted you. Day after day, night after night. But something strange began to happen in that darkness. Something subtle, something quiet, something powerful. You started listening, not to them, not to the noise, but to yourself. And for the first time, you heard your own voice. It didn't come as a roar. It came as a whisper, soft, trembling, uncertain. But it was yours. And that whisper said something you had never truly believed before. You're still here, not broken beyond repair. Not finished. Not erased. Still here. And that realization, it changed everything. Because once you understand that you're still standing, you start asking a different question. Not why did this happen to me, but what am I going to do now? And that's when the transformation began. Not loudly, not dramatically, but deeply. You started rebuilding yourself in silence, piece by piece. Thought by thought, habit by habit. You learned to sit with your pain instead of running from it. You faced your fears instead of hiding behind distractions. You embraced the discomfort because you realized something powerful. Growth doesn't happen in comfort. That happens in fire. And you were surrounded by flames. Every rejection became fuel. Every betrayal became a lesson. Every moment they thought would break you became the moment that built you. You stopped chasing validation. You stopped explaining yourself. You stopped trying to be understood by people who never intended to understand you. And slowly, you began to change, not for them, but for you. Your mindset sharpened. Your vision cleared. Your standards rose, and something inside you shifted. You were no longer the person they left behind. You were becoming someone they wouldn't recognize. And that's when they started noticing. At first, it was subtle, a glance, a whisper, a question they couldn't quite answer. Why are they doing better? Why do they look stronger? Why didn't they break? Because in their minds, your story had already ended. But now, you were rewriting it in front of them, and they didn't know how to process it. Did they really think you'd stay? Broken? Did they truly believe the darkness would consume you? Or were they just hoping it would? Because your growth, it made them uncomfortable. Your resilience, It exposed their weakness. Your silence? It spoke louder than their words ever could. And suddenly, the power shifted. You weren't chasing them anymore. You weren't seeking their approval. You weren't trying to prove your worth, because you realized something that changed the entire game. You don't need validation from people who couldn't see your value in the first place. Let that sink in. You don't need validation. You don't need permission. You don't need applause. Because the moment you stopped needing them was the moment you became unstoppable. And now you move differently. Calmer, sharper, stronger. There, single quotes as a quiet confidence in your presence. Hey, stillness in your energy. A fire in your eyes that no one can extinguish. Because you've been through the dark. You've felt the cold. You've faced the silence. And instead of letting it destroy you, you mastered it. They see you now. Oh, they see you, but not the way they used to. Not as someone they could ignore. Not as someone they could control. Not as someone they could underestimate. No. Now. They see you as something else. Something powerful. Something untouchable. Something unstoppable. And it confuses them because they remember who you were, but they can't understand who you've become. They don't see the nights you cried alone. They don't see the battles you fought in silence. They don't see the strength it took just to keep going. All they see is the result, and it intimidates them because deep down, they know they had a chance to stand beside you. They know they could have supported you. They know they could have believed in you, but they didn't. They walked away. They doubted you. They underestimated you. And now they have to live with that. But here's the truth. You didn't grow for them. You didn't rise to prove them wrong. You didn't transform to seek revenge. No. You did it for something far greater. You did it for yourself. Because somewhere along the way, you stopped trying to win their approval, and you started fighting for your own peace. And that is the ultimate victory. You found power in solitude. Strength in silence. Clarity in chaos. And now you don't chase. You attract. You don't force. You flow. You don't react. You respond. Because you've mastered something they never will. Control over yourself. And that control, it's your crown, not something given to you, not something handed to you, but something you earned. Through pain, through struggle, through perseverance. You built it. You became it. So when they look at you now, let them wonder, let them question, let them regret, because you're no longer the person they left behind. You are the person the darkness created, and that person is unstoppable. You walk with purpose now. Every step intentional. Every move calculated. Every decision aligned with who you've become. You don't fear the dark anymore because you've lived in it, you've conquered it, you've turned it into your greatest advantage. And here's the most powerful part. You don't hate them. You don't resent them. You don't need to. Because you understand something they never will without them leaving. You would have never found yourself. Read that again. Without them leaving, you would have never discovered your strength. Your independence, your resilience. Your power. So, in a strange way, they didn't destroy you. They revealed you. And now, you stand here, stronger than ever, wiser than ever, more grounded than ever. Not because life was easy, but because it was. You became the light. Not because someone showed you the way, but because you had no other choice. So the next time doubt creeps in, the next time the past tries to pull you back, the next time you question your journey, remember this. You've already survived what was meant to break you. You've already conquered the darkness they left you in. You've already proven that you are more powerful than they ever imagined. And now Now you don't just survive. Rise, you evolve. You dominate your own destiny because you are no longer the person they abandoned. You are the storm they created. You are the fire they couldn't extinguish. You are the light that refused to fade. And this time, you don't need anyone to see it because you finally see it yourself.